Whoa, that was upstairs. Are you up here? We heard you.
My name is Viva. I am the co-owner of Hidden Marietta Tour Company. The Anchorage Mansion is a 160-year-old Italianate Victorian home, which was built in 1859 by a gentleman named Douglas Putnam for his beautiful and lovely wife, Eliza Putnam. She was only able to enjoy the house for 3 years before she passed away here in the upstairs bedroom due to heart failure. And many, many years after Eliza had passed, he also did pass away here in the same home, in the same bedroom that Eliza passed away in as well. For the most part, it has been used for a residence. That is the original purpose of the home. It was also used as a nursing home. So from the 60s to when they closed its doors in 1986, this place was known as the Christian Anchorage Nursing Home. The nursing home that was actually just located up on top of the hill behind this mansion here. It burned down in the 70s, and it is recorded that about 37 people passed away during that fire. A disaster like 37 people passing away in a fire didn't happen again here, so they ended up building the facility, which is just in front of the mansion down the hill below. We know that Eliza and Douglas Putnam did pass away here. After he passed, he willed the house over to his sister, and his sister did end up living here for about 10 years, and she did end up passing away here as well. When this place was a nursing home, there were several patients that had passed away, and we were actually able to find just over about 50 people that had passed away here. I've had several personal experiences here. Shadow figure that shows himself every so often, just like lunged out of the darkness at me, and I kind of stumbled back and fell onto the wall, and that's one of my scariest moments here. Footsteps and movement from like furniture, doors closing and opening. We have on several different occasions have gone through the entire house and turned all the lights off, and as we're leaving we look back at the house and all the lights are back on. I have also had a man laugh in my face during one of my tours. We all heard a man in front of me go really loud. Popped my flashlight on like, who was it? Oh my gosh, who just did that? There were several people that were just like, yeah, that was enough experience for me, I'm gonna leave. The attic for sure, and the servants' quarters. Those are the two places that I try to avoid as much as possible, at least by myself. It always just feels like there's somebody just about to like just grab you or like touch you. Never suggest people go to either of those places by themselves, only because you just never know what might happen. So
Is it a woman?
sounded like it. It sounded like echoed in this room here. Because I heard that like clear as day. That's why I just immediately stopped, because I definitely heard that. It was like like something like that. You want to say that again for us? Two little girl spirits here in the house, and that's typically where they like to hang out. We have toys and stuff up there for them to play with and everything. So we also have another patient by the name of Walter that typically likes to hang out in this area here. Welcome to the Anchorage Mansion.
So this is the servants' quarters of the house. Originally it was 5 bedrooms. The room behind you would be our critical care ICU unit. That's where most of the deaths connected with the nursing home happened. This is definitely a hot spot in the house. I would say one of our 2 main hot spots. We have a residual back here that's kind of just an elderly gentleman. We've caught him on EVP several times, and he says, "Hey, it's me. Hey, I miss my wife." A lot of shadow figures are seen back here, often in this room over here behind us. But it's also a really good place in this hallway to just sit and listen. You'll hear whispering going back and forth, but you can't tell what they're saying. We've caught some really cool EVPs of a man's voice in this area. This little closet area, and somebody pushed her. There was nobody near her at the time, but she felt hands on her back shove her into that closet area. We heard a man say, "Hey, can I help you?" And that was it. We think maybe that might have been one of the gentlemen of the house previously. All right, did you hear that? They heard walking when Viva was doing her interview too, he said.
Sound like almost, to me, it sounded like something got thrown.
That's what I was thinking, something going across the floor. She had the mental capacity of a small child. So her parents brought her here to be cared for. She would tell the nurses about playing with her little friend. That same nurse walks into Clara's room to check on her and make sure she's in bed. and Claire's sitting up playing patty cake with the air. Once we started doing tours in the building, people did report seeing a small girl, especially up here in the attic, several times. Henrietta is usually described as a little girl with dark curly hair, a really fancy dress.
That was freaking loud.
That was very loud.
The door? Yeah, that was the door.
A lot of people will hear them up here giggling. The skipping happens a lot in this room. The nursing home closed in 1986. The building was still used as a nursing home for a few more years. When the nursing home was here, they obviously used the closets for the patients as well. And they labeled everything with masking tape. So if you look like behind your head here, I don't know if there's one behind me too. There is, but you can't really see it. They labeled all of the patient's stuff with masking tape in their name. The parlor was used for their wakes and their funerals. The Victorians were terrified of passing away and not actually being dead and being buried alive. So they would hold wakes where their body would be laid out in their parlor for about 3 days, and somebody would be with the body 24/7 to make sure they actually were deceased. So that would take place behind us. This is where Eliza's body laid, as well as Douglas's, Eddie McTaggart's, and his sister Sophia's. A couple of nieces and nephews that were part of the Putnam family also had their wake here as well. The pictures of family members were turned upside down during a wake so that the spirit didn't want to attach to that person and stay here. They would carry the body out feet first from the home because they thought that if the body could look back on the home, they wouldn't want to leave and they would try to stay here. So they were terrified, for one, of not actually being deceased and being buried alive, and then also of being haunted or their spirit staying in the home. They would also cover all the mirrors in the home and things like that just to make sure that they could protect themselves. We have a lot of REM pod activity. We also have caught quite a few EVPs of a woman's voice in this room. People often complain of hearing a buzzing next to their ear, like there's a bee or a fly going around them when there's nothing in here. A woman is seen pacing in front of the fireplace mantle quite often, and he sees a gentleman standing in front of this window. And he said the guy had like a long black trench coat on and a black top hat. And he said, "Excuse me, can I help you?" And the guy turned, gave him a little bit of a grin, and then started walking toward the hallway behind us. But he disappeared before he made it to the doorway. The doppelganger that likes to hang out, especially in this area. So that's just something, an entity that takes the form or the voice of another person. We don't always let people in here, and you saw a hand go in front of the screen and push the camera into the wall. So they came down here to check, and the camera was facing the wall. Right here, they had it like propped this way going down the hallway to see if they could catch any motion coming like from the hallway. And then it looked like a hand came from this side and just pushed it toward the wall like this. And then we were watching the film upstairs, you know, the live video of it. And you saw a hand just come to the side and push the camera. It was just like a dark hand, like you couldn't tell like color or skin or anything like that. It was just like a dark fingers. He does hang out here quite often, but he also goes throughout the house. So if you turn a corner and there's a man standing there, don't be surprised if it's just Walter, just pulling your leg.
Okay, so right now we are at the Anchorage house. During the interviews,
What was that walking?
yeah, Viva and I, we heard stuff walking upstairs, and we kept getting knocking from both these rooms over here.
Yeah.
And then we heard a real loud female voice come from this room. And they said whoever or whatever's here likes to communicate with people, so. We do have a camera upstairs. If you're upstairs, can you come down here with us? That is so loud. Mrs. Putman. So they do get a lot of good EVPs out of here. So I'm going to try run an EVP session and see if we can speak to anybody. Anybody inside the house but the three of us. We were just here tonight to speak to you. We know that a lot of people come in here to talk to you and visit you.
Maybe we got a voice. Maybe it said something. Like a dark shadow just ran across the back of you.
Anybody inside the house with Rocky, Sean, and John?
You still got that GoPro up in there, don't you?
Mm-hmm. That was super loud knocking.
Yeah.
Mrs. Putman, is that you? Whoever we keep hearing knocking on the walls or the doors, can you speak to us, please?
Upstairs.
Mm-hmm. Can you guys come down to the first floor? I think this is the room where they seen the full body apparition.
Ooh, that's where they.
Where's that at?
Coffins. Where they had the bodies.
I feel like we've only had that alarm go off, what, once?
It's one. Well, I mean, tonight. That's the second time I've heard it go off here.
So this area right here, we got an alarm over here. When they would do the wakes over here, they would actually put the bodies in the caskets in this alcove here, and they would open the windows, and that would help for the smell leave this area. And we just had this alarm go off. Was your funeral or wake inside this house? Let's go back in that other room and see if it sets that off. Mr. and Mrs. Putman, we're here to visit your house tonight. Who is the female that we heard earlier? I feel like that upstairs is gonna be like super creepy. We got all kinds of alarms all over this house. I mean, even the energy as you move up to like the second floor, then the third floor, it's like the energy gets. Sean, give me that camera and you try the baby monitor.
If there's anybody up in the attic playing with the toys or anything, can you set that alarm off in front of that bear? If you're out there and you set that off, we'll come up and play with the keyboard, or if you want to play something, we can. Even if there's an adult up there, you can play with stuff too. Josh,
What?
I'm not sure. Did I just see somebody? Can you tell me what this room was used for?
No way.
The heck was
I
that?
just came across that.
Yeah.
It's like a guy.
Whoa. That was upstairs.
Sean, come here.
Oh, keep going.
It's talking through that
I
thing.
know. And it's up here.
Well, let's see. We didn't get a mic on that guy.
Hey, we're coming. Are you up here? We heard you. Can you tell me what your name is?
Turn that off for 1 second.
That was freaking loud. Is there somebody up here trying to get our attention?
Walter, is that you? No way. Go up there. I don't know if I said that's me or I'm here. Walter, we heard you. It's definitely colder in here.
Remember, we can't see you. Do you enjoy having all these people come into your home?
Walter, if that was you, do that again so we know which room you're in.
It's kind of weird since you came up here. It's like you got pressure, kind of like different pressure on your head.
I'm pretty sure that REM pod right there was going off.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Who was messing with Rocky's arm, his bracelet, when he was up here by himself? If you're still up here, can you set my alarm off in front of the dolls? Do you hear that out there?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, is
Well,
that a door or something?
yeah.
Oh, sounds creepy as shit with headphones on.
was it? Do you still walk through the closet to this day? You know, one thing I do, I keep forgetting that this place was a nursing home too. Is there anybody here that remembers when this was a nursing home? Okay, we're getting closer to the attic. Is that okay? Is there anybody in this home that's from the nursing home? Give me a sign if you are. What the heck's down here? Josh, you need to set in this room with yourself.
Anybody in here with us? I got this alarm right here. If you walk close to it, you can set it off. Like I said, we're just here to spend the night with you. I heard a female.
It looked like a red ball.
Sure is. So this was, whoa.
What is your name? Was this your room?
That is crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry you had people breaking in here and just writing on the walls.
Freaking back's getting cold.
Yeah, I just had something touch my arm.
It's like the center of my back.
What the hell was that?
Was this your bedroom?
That's
I feel like this might have, was this the servants' quarters?
I don't remember.
You guys did a tour. Does that mean yes?
Wait a minute.
This is the servant.
Whoa, what the heck was that? Oh, you got hit the kitchen sink.
Oh, that fucking hurt. Who sticks a fucking sink in the middle of the floor? So far I've hit a toilet and I've hit a sink. Who is in this area? Did you live here, yes or no? Yes. Were you a servant? Did they treat you nice in here? Better. It's like a huge cold spot. Are you over by me right now? Did you guys sleep here? Yeah, I think when I was shooting B-roll, this area felt creepy to me. Creepy.
Yeah.
What is your name? My name is Josh, this is Rocky, and that's Sean. Do you know Viva? Yes. Do you like her? We've got a lot of friends from all over the world that want to hear from you. So if you've got a message, they're all going to hear it. That's crazy how much colder this area is than the rest of it. You know what's creepy is you think every corner you're going to walk around, somebody's going to be like standing there. Are there kids upstairs in the attic? If you're up there walking, can you come down here with us, please? We're lost.
No, I hear it above us.
Yeah, I hear it above us too.
Oh, I thought I heard something back.
Uh-uh.
I feel like we should go to the attic. I keep feeling like something's like touching me. John, what if we send you to the attic?
Well, let's all go up there real quick.
Okay.
And then you can just leave me up there.
Okay. Well, let me. Yeah, we're already halfway up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All the alarms are going off.
We're at the attic.
Hurry.
What's going on too?
It's like bouncing from one alarm to the other. Can you come set this one off now? Were those your dolls? Okay, I'm gonna do something real quick, okay? I'm gonna touch your alarm. I'm gonna set a, oh. That's two different alarms.
There's another one going off somewhere.
Yeah, I hear it.
I think that's up in the attic, Josh. Yeah? Did you hear it?
Yeah. It's upstairs in the attic.
Why you mention about me going to the attic, now all the alarms want to go off at one time? Did you leave the room when we left the room? Can you hit a keyboard, one of the keys? I want to hear you play the keyboard. Can you do that? I'll come up there and sit with you.
Let's go up
It's
there.
out there. It's so crazy though, because I heard that going off, and it was like the same time this was going off, that was going off. And ever since we left that room, that stopped. Yeah, play with that alarm? You like that? Can you walk away from it?
Oh, cat wants
Cat
to.
wall.
Thank you for lighting that up.
Likes to play up here, and they bring toys up here. And you got a lot of toys, so I hope you don't mind us moving them around. We was just downstairs where the bedrooms would have been, and this alarm was going nuts. I'm not sure what was going on, but something really wanted to set the alarms off at that point in time, so. Is there a little girl up here? If there is, can you set this alarm off? Whoa. Sounds like something's walking. Not easy to get out of this place. I mean, this place is big. Can you tell me what your favorite toy is? Can you tell me if you lived in this house with your parents? Whoa, that was loud. Can you tell me who's up here? Remember, we're just here to talk to you and communicate with you, just like everybody else that's here. Okay, what's bad is I don't know if that's a yes or a no. Josh, if you can hear me, are you guys in the living room?
Yeah.
I got a baby monitor right here and Josh and Rocky's listening to it.
Lord.
Lord? You like that?
Stop.
No way. It just came across, said stop. Can you tell me what your name is?
Damage.
What's damaged? It's back. What the heck was that? That was a freaking door. Whoa. That was freaking loud. The alarm downstairs in the bedroom. Okay, let's go down there. Holy crap, I can't see nothing. I just seriously don't want to nail my head going down these steps. And it is so freaking scary. But what's crazy is alarm up here was going off. And then as soon as I got up and I started walking away, I started hearing the alarm down there and Mr. Butt. Whoa! Okay. I think that was the wall. Holy crap. Okay, that scared me. But the alarm down there in Mr. Putnam's room started going off. I do not like going down these steps alone like this. That is the second time we've heard a door slam. Oh, the hell? Freaking swear I just heard something hit the wall right freaking behind me. Okay, I heard the alarm going off in here. Can you tell me who set the alarm off in here? And what's the crazy thing is, I mean, how big this house is, who knows what all these rooms could have been for.
Be careful.
Okay, I am. If you're up here, can you set that alarm off? Over by the dolls?
It's here.
Still upstairs.
Whoa, what the heck was that? Okay, now this is starting to spook me out.
What brought you here?
I'll tell you what, this over here, which Josh thinks he believes it may have been the living quarters. I just don't get a good feeling over here. Whoa. Whoa. Hello? Okay, oh my goodness. I do not like being alone in here. I'm telling you, this is just like way too Yeah, I just heard something up there. It's like whenever I start to leave something, that's when something will really start happening. I mean, it's like it's following me, like right behind me. And okay, I'm heading downstairs. Thank you for talking to me. Whoa, maybe I'm not heading downstairs. That was so freaking loud. Something got thrown. Okay, I'm out of here. My God, this is so freaking dark.
Did you get anything?
Yeah, that's holy crap, dude. Have fun up there. What really got me, because the alarm went off and stuff, but I started playing the keyboard and I'm like, do you like how I'm playing the keyboard? It goes stop. If you're just on the second floor, yeah, it's nuts. I'm good. My heart can't take much more. I'll let you go up there. I'll tell you what though, it is no joke up there by yourself.
Okay, so I'm heading up to the second and third floor by myself. Rocky and Sean's gonna try running a new piece of equipment. Yeah, this upstairs is like crazy creepy. You can't see it. And this is where all of our alarms are going off. Okay, I'm up here by myself now. This house, the more you go up, the creepier it gets. This is where alarms have been going off. This is the room that Sean did not want to go in. Hello? Who's up here with me? Who keeps touching me? Walter. They said that you're a jokester. Where are you at right now? You set that alarm off in there. I'll come in there. Walter, was that you? Okay, that bear. No way. I heard you. Okay, so I'm gonna keep moving up. I'm gonna leave this camera down here. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this camera down here on the bear at a REM pod over there. Who was that? What the frick was that? Who's in there? Okay, so I'm going to continue to make my way up. Like I said, the more up you go, the creepier it gets. Hello? Okay, that was loud. The one floor above me is the steeple. I don't know if Sean went up there or not. It is so freaking dark up here. Is there anybody up here with me? Okay, I'm gonna take the cat ball and go up to the steeple up here. This is the highest part of the building. You built a beautiful house. I'm sure you were proud of it. This up here feels fine. Let's move down to the you keep hearing like a female voice. And we've heard a female like multiple times inside this house. My alarm down there keeps going off. You can literally see the entire city.
Did everybody go upstairs with Josh?
Hello? Who do I keep hearing out there? Were you setting off my alarm when I was upstairs? What is your name? You could try really hard and knock that bunny over.
Do you see Josh? Can you talk to Josh?
Did you live inside this house? You can set that alarm off for yes. Are you a child? I'm going to head back down to the second floor. I'm going to have to go change out that GoPro battery because it's about ready to go dead. I'll run down to the second floor. I'll leave this camera up here recording because it's got a full battery. I'm going to go back down to the second floor. Oh. Okay, so I've got to go change this battery out. It is so freaking dark up here. Look, that's what I see. Okay, let's go before. Did you knock? Knocking and the alarm went off. Okay, I've got to go change this battery. I'll be back, okay? Yeah, this is like definitely like one of the creepiest attics I think I've been to. I think because it's like so dark and big. I feel like something's following me. Did you knock my bear over? But you still hear like walking and knocking. That's a kid. That was a kid. Holy. That's a kid. That's a kid. Hello? And this was the kids' bedrooms. I heard you. Dude, that was so freaking loud. It's either walking or knocking, and then I heard a kid. Is this whole family just here together? Were you here when it was a nursing home? What the freak? I don't know what the hell happened over there. Okay, I'm gonna go change out these GoPro batteries. I'm going to leave that camcorder running up here. So I've got a camera on this floor, camera on the attic.
So this room right here is like, I don't know why, but it is creepy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the ghost hair, and I just get like a totally different feeling in this room. So it's gonna be creepy being on having this blindfold on, but we are going to do it.
Walk back.
Walk back. Where do you want me to walk back to? Are you upstairs with Sean right now?
Here goes nothing. Oh my God, this is so freaking scary.
Can you see me?
Nope. Where you at?
You tell me anything about this room through a picture.
I'm from the 1800s.
No effing way.
I'm protecting you. Listen.
Was that you?
Move forward.
Okay.
Maybe what it used to be used for, maybe? Or who occupied this space, maybe? I'm like terrified right now.
Sean, do you say Sean?
I know there was somebody in here earlier with us, so I believe right now that you're still in here.
I heard something out here and it said to move forward. Where do you want me to go?
We are watching you all.
So find a picture that's really close to something you would like to show me at this point in time.
You sent Sean a picture?
If this was anybody that was in a nursing home, can you show me a picture of a nursing home?
You tell me the child's name? Who's the female child?
Maybe you was in the nursing home that got burnt down, and if you died in there, I'm sorry.
Is this where you wanted me?
I'm beside you.
No freaking way.
If you get real close to Sean, you can show him some kind of image.
Did I just hear you? Oh my goodness.
Accident.
Were you in an accident?
Black shadow picture that just popped up. And they see black shadows all the time. Or if this is like a black shadow of a kid.
If you're upstairs, can you come down here with me? I hear you up there. You back in the bedroom?
Check that out. Look at that. That's what I saw right there. Oh man, that room is like so freaking spooky. That room's like so freaking spooky. I only got one picture to come up, but I was sitting there asking some questions, and then a picture popped up, and it was a shadow of a person in the picture, and that was the only one I got. And that was the same right after I heard the man's voice.